Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And we're underway. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dixon. Neymar. And it's Nakata. Looks to the other side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Batistuta. Chance! It's there!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will...
Decent hit! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Rummenigge. Good pressure, determined, intense. He won't be happy with that one. Szoboszlai. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get away here? Rummenigge! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. That big chance, but Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive. Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Yaya Toure. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Belletti. Driving forward.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. That was always going to be the keepers. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had it nicked away. That is a great pick out. Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Roberto Carlos. De Jong. Kvaratskhelia. Rummenigge! Will be quick to recover this. Big header! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Now, can they get it back? Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again then. And it's Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the ball's run loose. Now the finish! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it! Big chance! Yamal gets into some space. Yamal under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's the cutter! Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! And it's Guardiola. And here's Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. That is a brilliant interception. No way through. Messi. He could be in here. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's one-on-one, surely!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Hits one! And yes, it's there!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. Quick look, then plays it in. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Now Beraldo. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the left. Nicked it back promptly. Batistuta. Belletti. Oh, smashing header!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. Ah, he's given it away. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Habrá 2 minutos de
That has
descuento.
not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. Szoboszlai. Can he latch on to this? He's in a good position here. Can he finish? They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rummenigge just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gets a good foot in there. He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass. And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's through here. And the finish! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. Kaká! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Dixon. And here's Yamal. That is good strength. A mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
First quarter of an hour gone. Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Driving on and making good Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Szoboszlai. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Barcelona have it back and can go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looks to clip it forward. De Jong. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kvaratskhelia. Referee's given a throw. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because
He's having a go! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Yamal puts his foot on the gas. De Jong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona could counter here.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Somos, now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. He's through, now is he in? Rummenigge! Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. As you can see, we've already started here. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me.
Has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Kvaratskhelia. He's played him through. And he's onside. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Kvaratskhelia! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Dixon. That could spell trouble, and he's searching through. Shot could... has a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That is a great pick out. Chance to shoot now! And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Look at the space here. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
No way through. Gets his pass away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. He's picked it away! Denied by an instinctive save.
Doué is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona. Doué! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bellingham. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Header! Goal! Barcelona! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona take the lead. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Szoboszlai. Now it's Yaya Toure. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Dumfries. And here's Messi. And here's Dembele. Oh, that was vital. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Szoboszlai in with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Camavinga. Messi. And Messi! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, Van der Vaart. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 17.
That gets things going for the second half. Roberto Carlos. Szoboszlai.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the time...
Can he finish? Oh, good stop, it had to be. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. And it's de Michelis. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Dembele. And can he finish? It's a loose ball. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big. Oh, it's Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure delivers. Last ditch has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
The less said about that pass, the better.
987.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And he welcomes it in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good. And the shot! Soboslai! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, le numéro 3. À leur place,
Messi plays it short.
le numéro 23. Changement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ernest. Soboslai. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Dumfries did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That pass has been well intercepted. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. He's got tall. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Dumfries. Szoboszlai, over to the left. Roberto Carlos. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. This is promising. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
I think he's gone for goal! Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Could be danger here. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. We are into overtime. Rummenigge. So much time and space here. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And he's been shifted off it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Chers spectateurs,
Schmeichel
nous vous rappelons
claiming
que
the
pour
man of the
votre
match award,
sécurité,
and
ce
there
match
is
est
very
placé
little
sous
room for
vidéosurveillance.
argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. Kvaratskhelia. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's going to be another throw. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar. Kaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Carlos. This is De Jong. Yamal. Barcelona controlling the possession in this early phase. Soboslai. Rummenigge! Oh, bang on target. Neymar. Robertson. Oh no, what has happened here? Rummenigge. Goal! Barcelona! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It scores! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this is a great real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It'll be a throw-in. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Beckham. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dixon. Well, the counter could be on here. Scholes. Looking for the runner. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kaká. He's through, now is he in? Kaká couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Neymar! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kvaratskhelia. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. To Beckham. Kaká. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Szoboszlai! Szoboszlai! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Robertson. No way through. Kaká. Well, they've got it again. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Cambio de jugadores.
The second half then, just getting going. Yaya Toure. Yamal. And Dixon. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Szoboszlai. Kvaratskhelia. Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Scholes. And the counter is on. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Szoboszlai. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's running through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Kaká, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Kluivert! That carried quite a threat. Dixon. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Szoboszlai. And it's Yaya Toure. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. rises! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kaká. Oh, he's bustling through it. Kaká! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's goals! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
River Plate really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
Costa Curta knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Kunde. He's through here. Oh, great chance. Kvaratskhelia.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's a nicely measured pass. Kaká! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Beckham.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
4 extra minutes added on. Szoboszlai. Rummenigge. Good effort from distance. Oh, fine stop from the kick. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. Szoboszlai! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's good vision. Oh, important interception.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, who would... And here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their third corner. Szoboszlai plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rivaldo. Finished. Real chance! De Jong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, now here's an interesting match. Yamal! Could be danger here. And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Short changes him with that pass. To Michelis. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And now the hit! He's got a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rivaldo proves too strong, and the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Diaby! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rivaldo!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super! He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is... Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Griezmann. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball. Now the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Griezmann goes short. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's had a hit! Just sails past the upright.
Rodri nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Roberto Carlos.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And it's
descuento.
to Michelis. Szoboszlai. Yamal, the player, and he'll shoot here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we hit half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more. Bellingham. Rodri. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defend. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bellingham is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rummenigge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in space and looking for options. Yamal is flagged offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? He'll try from distance. Rodri. Now Costa Curta. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Yaya Toure. Back into the middle. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played, well played. Kvaratskhelia. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Kvaratskhelia! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Torres. Hernandez. Floated up and over. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Griezmann. Diaby. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Szoboszlai. No, that's been intercepted.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Chips it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, great play! And here's Vinicius. There's the shot! That's another chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So is this the start of a comeback? Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai.
2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Kvaratskhelia claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Szoboszlai, Rummenigge, quality ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf.
And Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
To Michelis. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Schmeichel catches it safely. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a...
Oh, shooting chance! Osimhen is flagged offside. Now that's well seen too. No, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Yaya Toure. Well, that's well spotted. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's skewed away. Dixon.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in, surely! Well, they've got it again. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Almost half an hour in now. De Jong, Kvaratskhelia, and he's running through. De Jong, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. De Jong! Now, who's going to be first to this? Osimhen. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Jong. Rummenigge. Szoboszlai. Yaya Toure. Rivaldo. That looks a cracking ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Szoboszlai. Kvaratskhelia. Great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Dixon. Could be danger here. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust this half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's found a way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. No way. Belts one. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 45, Osman. Number 5, Rivaldo.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Yamal.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maradona. Number 10.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge has been caught there. It's a foul. Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Shot could be on. Yamal. Szoboszlai. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He's looking to set free a runner. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Oh, red, nice interception. Almost an hour gone. Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly...
Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their...
Has a go! Has another go! And that was very necessary. And it's Maradona. Batistuta. Yaya Toure. Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's De Jong. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Decent strike.
Oh, they selling me right now, bro.
Rummenigge just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And claimed it back swiftly. Maradona. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Hits one!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Maradona. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Good effort from distance. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai. He's found a way through, and he'll shoot here. And that could have brought them level.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Kvaratskhelia could try cutting inside here. He's got away. Great chance! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, there's a probing ball. Szoboszlai.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He is through here. Maradona. Oh, super find. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision making.
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's had a shot! He scores! Deep into injury time!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Goes in for the header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
And now the breakaway. Oh, what's he done?
Adriano gets flagged offside.
Oh, give it away.
He has found the way through.
Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona!
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Yamal! Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Showing good feet. And he's intervened well there.
Yaya Toure.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Szoboszlai.
For Yaya Toure.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Szoboszlai. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's De Jong. They want to be quick to recover this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rummenigge shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nedved, can he spark a counter here?
Toure concedes a free kick for that.
Nedved engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Messi. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
Roberto Carlos. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. In with the challenge.
Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kvaratskhelia and the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that's well seen too.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more.
Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Rummenigge, he's through here. Face to face with the keeper. Great chance! This time surely! And he comes up trumps again. Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
They've played it short.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Barcelona have their second corner now.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Bellingham. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's been won straight back. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Adriano! Oh, super ball!
Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos.
He won't be happy with that one. Soboslai has got himself a free kick. Quality ball. And here's Yamal. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. And somehow it stayed out. Cafu. Adriano. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in. He's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Barcelona with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Adriano looking for the run. Now it's Ronaldinho. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Keeper sees it all the way. Yamal. Now it's Szoboszlai. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is a little undercooked. No way through. Adriano has a go! They've done it!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 72 el dorsal
We have got
18.
ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Szoboszlai! So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And they've got rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Szoboszlai. Oh, super find. He's found a way through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Adriano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 77. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 8.
He's not got
el
that
dorsal
quite
10.
right.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Yaya Toure. Soboslai. Soboslai! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Toure. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What are your thoughts on today's game?